Hey everybody, it's your girl Kat, and you have stumbled on the right channel, the right network. If you're all about good vibes, you're all about feeling good and promoting what is well, what is kind, what is good, and what is great, which is you, which is me. Yeah, we got it going on. We're gonna get into that a little bit more a little later. But right now, just wanted to say, hey, happy Get Back Up Friday. Hey Queen, hey King. I am so glad that you are here on today. We want to impress these things upon our kids as well, our princesses, or whatever the age may be. They're under 18, they're under 26, however that should look. We want to impress upon them and be great influences in their lives, right? So we want to connect to all of the motivation that we can, all of the inspiration that we can. I'm in a great mood today, right? Yesterday as well. Yesterday, socials wasn't trying to let me be great, and I was stuck. So I apologize because I did not post on yesterday, but it was my intention to, but I did not post for Thursday. I will bring that back up. We're going to piggyback on Thursday a little bit right here because I didn't get to do it yesterday. I should have just made a video like I'm doing right now because lives was not working. Was it just me? I don't know. I don't know. Did anybody else have the issue? Lives were not working for me. And that's the only that was on my mind. It was like I was on one track. And that was a part of some of the things I was talking about yesterday, being flexible. I wasn't being flexible at all with presenting you guys with tips on the third to the give thanks and show thanks tune. I was one track minded, and it just like, yeah, it didn't happen. So my apologies for that. Look, thank you so much for stopping by my channel, this channel, our channel. This is a community network. You guys pour in your comments, tag your hearts and hellos on your social media pages. Thank you so much for stopping in, for joining, and for just taking heed, listening in. All of that. Share, subscribe, and share. Chat with Kat and friends. Emerge to wellness. Come on, guys. Come on now. Go ahead and like that social media page, Instagram, Facebook, Chat with Kat and Friends, Instagram and Facebook as well. Threads. Look, I picked up on Threads as well. Still working my way a little bit around there, learning what it's all about. But I'm there as well. Check out Emerge to Wellness on Threads, okay? And check out Emerge Motivations. Yes, this is one of my teas. Now, this is one of my teas. I did that because I think, when you feel like, oh, I could do this and yeah, I did that. I will cut up a tea in a minute. I will cut up a tea and stuff in a minute. Very talented. Yes, I am. Don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. But it is regular on Emerge Motivations. It is regular. And actually, I actually took it off because I wanted to make the this part a little bit bigger. There's some things about it that I wanted to change. This right here was actually a return, and I just went on and refunded the money. But because they didn't like the color match, and that's one thing that you'll find out when you're going on and you're shopping on my page, and probably everyone else's as well, if they're using the same processor that I am. When you pick a color, it just picks the color, and it's in all those sizes. It's very tedious to have to go through and say, no, not this color, not that color. So pick your color, do your thing, pick your color. And sometimes the colors might not, it might be like, that's a little clash, or I don't like how it doesn't look as well as I thought it was going to look. But you go ahead, do you. I don't mind, and I want you to be happy with your purchase. And that is a reason. That's a valid reason to me. Now, back and forth again and again, we going to have to take up something else. But you know what? For that purpose and for those reasons, I truly, truly understand. Sometimes you receive things and it just doesn't look the way that you thought it would, or it doesn't fit the way that you thought it would. Easy, 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 easy. Everything is easy over here at Emerge Motivations, and there's a lot of bold expression teas. What is this one? My God never fails. My God, because He doesn't. Because He doesn't. Everything I do, I try to do in line with him to the very best of my ability, and he helps me along the way. That's the gift and the benefit of being his daughter, of being his child. Look, you know, there's a T for that too. Daughter of the King. Yes, check it out. Son of the King. Check out all the designs that I have right there on Emerge Motivations. I am so excited about that line, and so excited about everyone that's stopping by, liking the page and the shop. Thank you so very much. Keep doing that. Shop there. Share the link. Emerge Motivations. Share the link. And wear your gear. Send me pictures of what you look like wearing your gear. Send it to Emerge to Wellness. You know me, on Instagram, on Facebook, or my Chat with Kat and Friends page, Facebook and Instagram as well. It is Get Up. Get up and go Fearless Friday. Because sometimes we put things aside, and we put them aside for too long. This is for those who put it aside too long, and it's time to pick it back up. You need to rejuvenate those ideas, follow up and follow through with the things you said 3 months ago you were going to do. It's mainly for those, but for whoever can fit the shoe, wear it. Whoever can fit the shoe, wear it. It's for those mainly, who put it down and you're like, it's not doing what I thought it was going to do, and things are not working exactly how I thought that they would. Because when I looked at this, this was what I projected. My expectation was a little bit of what I saw somebody else do possibly, right? Pick it back up, pick up your idea. Well, if that was placed inside of you, it might need some tweaking or something like that. Go back to the drawing board, but don't leave it by the wayside much longer. As a matter of fact, pick it back up today. That's what we're talking about, and that's what we're focusing on today, because it is Get Back Up Fearless Friday, and we want you to get everything that you have within you, all those ideas that you put in that book or you haven't written down yet. Write it down in your book of goodies, and all your knowledge and your inspiration and all of those things. You wrote it down, and something happened. Life might have just happened, and you just hadn't had a chance to. But I want to encourage you not to forget your dreams, not to forget your why, what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. As a matter of fact, that leads me to Chat with Kat and Friends. Check out the channel, like the channel, love the channel, watch the videos, take it in, share the inspiration. There's so many wonderful people that I've had a chance to interview, so many wonderful people I've had a chance to sit down and talk to about the very things that we're talking about right here, right now. Their whys, why they got into the space that they're in, the organization that they opened, the program that they opened, or they're trying to open, or have a vision about. Check it out. Their success stories concerning cancer survivorship and fearlessness, and all of the things that you would need, right? That you would need to connect to just impress upon your hungry soul, upon yourself, to just get going. Hopefully standing beside you and in you those words of motivation to push you forward. They help me, and they bless me tremendously each and every time I get to sit with someone. That's a part. Look, it's like I'm getting something in return, and that's what it is. It's the blessing. I get blessed while trying to be a blessing, right? It's a blessing to try to be a blessing, or to walk in your blessing and to walk in your purpose. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, let me pull it out right now, because I'm not going to be before y'all too long. Yesterday was Show Your Love Thursday. I wanted to just piggyback on that and share with you some things that I looked up on healthline.com, what it had to say about showing love. Now, sometimes when we think about showing love, it might be likened to your spouse or someone, your significant other. You hugging up on them and all of that stuff. Y'all living your life inside your house, inside their house, and your apartment, or however it may be. You just living life and you just loving on each other. But sometimes it can get a little, it can get a little sticky. But this Show Your Love is about everybody. It's about how we should be reacting and interacting, or better ways. And it's not just one. I don't know it all. I'm not claiming to know it all. Be 100% either. Some things you'll love and you'll maybe use, and some things you'll be like, nope, that's not for me, sis. I don't like Yeah, that one right there, or those two, however that is to you, take it. If you want it, keep it, hold it, use it, do it, share it, however that should look. I just want to encourage you along the way, along your way of maybe trying to find something or looking into things, just seeing, right? Just seeing and being curious about one thing or another. But yesterday it was about show your love. How are we showing our love? Do you receive what you need? Like, are you in the receipt? Are you in the mode of feeling like I need more? Sometimes it does feel like that. Sometimes it does feel like that, and that's valid. And I believe, at least between me and mine, we believe that it's something that you should be able to express to the other person as well. Look, don't throw me no shade. This is how it's working for me. So you can try it if you want and use it. You gotta finesse that a little bit though. But yeah, and just do that, finesse that a little bit. Okay, so 12 things that are signs of love. It's not necessarily being in love, but showing love. And that's the point I want to kind of drive there. It's like showing love. As we're showing love to our brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles, to one another. And your spouses and your significant others, that special love. Yep. Those two. All of that. All of that. All of that. So you feel safe with them. Agree or not agree is up to you. But these are some things that you should be in some kind of way, shape, or form feeling, going through, looking for, trying to do, maybe improving on. However that sits with you. You feel safe with them. They listen and they acknowledge and accept. I added accept. They acknowledge and accept your differences and don't try to change you. Don't try to change me. I am who I am. There's a line in the movie. I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but I am who I am. You accept me for me, and that's that. Trying to change somebody is just too much. It can be very exhausting. It can be very exhausting and counterproductive to making your relationship work. Having flexibility toward how you are different. Meet in the middle. Compromise a little bit. Meet in the middle. Now some things are uncompromisable, but we want to meet in the middle on most things, right? You can communicate with them easily. That's another thing. Communication is the key. Communication is the key. So share, listen. Listening is a part of communication, a great big part of communication. So don't forget to listen. You want to be heard. That means they're listening. So when it's their turn to talk, they want to be heard, and you need to listen, right? Yes, and that's whoever you're talking to, whatever that's about. If you're in relationship with them in any kind of way, good friend, great friend, best friend, brother, sister, uncle, everybody. You're in relationship with them, showing that they're valid and they matter means that you're listening. It means that you're paying attention, right? You're taking their feelings into consideration. They encourage you to do your best. Yeah, who doesn't need that? Who doesn't want that? Let's encourage one another along the way as we are doing whatever it is that we're doing. You need somebody to encourage you along the way. Encourage yourself. Yes, yes, yes. But having that extra encouragement behind you, beside you, however that partnership should look, or those circle of friends look. Yeah, we want to have that. We want to have that. We want to have those people that's going to encourage us along the way and show us the real, because we might be going off the rails a little bit. So we need to do that to be truthful. That should be on here as well. Yes, they're truthful to you. You trust each other. There's got to be trust. There's got to be trust. There's got to be trust, because I might tell you something. I might tell you something in a whisper tone. That means I don't want nobody else to know. So we have to have some trust between us, right? They make an effort. They make an effort. Just make an effort. It takes two. It takes two in a two-person relationship. And when you're friends, it takes your friendship. It takes the other person and their friendship stuff to work and connect and and all those things. It takes that. It takes effort on both sides with all people. for those things to work, for them to grow, for them to manifest, for them to mature. It takes work and it takes effort. So put forth the effort in your relationships. You know, you can collaborate with them and compromise, okay? Compromise with one another. Meet in the middle. We're not going to always agree. And agreeing to disagree, it's okay. You can agree to disagree, but find a happy medium that you can, you know, that you can work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Talk it out. Work it out. Meet in the middle. Show your thanks. Show your love. That's how you show your love. You be a little bit flexible in some things. Everything might not be compromisable, but there are some things that are. So those things we want to encourage you to be flexible in your thinking, flexible in maybe your emotions, flexible, excuse me, on your thought process concerning some things. And not everything. It might not be everything, but on some things, it's worth sitting down, talking it out, not being so rigid and so, unmovable in that thing. Some things, right? Not everything. Okay, find a compromising position, and have flexibility and consideration for the other person, and that shows consideration when you have flexibility, when you're willing to listen, at least listen, because maybe you do have a hard nose grasp on something and thought process concerning something, but you're willing to listen. That's consideration. That's love. That's consideration for the other person. You want to consider their feelings. You want to consider what their thought process is. Well, why is it? Because maybe it was a perspective that I never thought about. Maybe it was something that, yeah, it's just far from me, because my upbringing was XYZ, as opposed to yours. That's this, that, and the other. Let's talk about that. Let's find a way to just listen and hear each other out, because I can stand to learn something from you, and you can certainly know you can stand to learn something from me. So how about that? 12 signs of love and treatment toward one another that kind of encompass and show your love. It's showing love, because I'm doing these things. I'm listening to you. I'm flexible towards you on some things. Yep, we can talk about it. We can be considerate to one another. Yes, we can do these things because we want this to work. We want our friendships to work. We want our relationships to work. Close, indirect, however that is, however you manage those things, that's up to you. None of my business. And actually, none of this that I said, it's none of my business. It's just encouragement and suggestions for you to carry on and be successful in what you're doing and building relationships and showing your thanks and your gratitude, because maybe it was something that you didn't think about. And if it's something that you don't need, maybe you can share it with somebody else that might need that encouragement on today, because you might not need it. It's not for everybody. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, fantastic rest of the day. I am out of here right now, and I'm looking forward to the rest of my evening. You guys have a great weekend, and I look forward to tapping in and showing up for you again sometime soon. Check out Emerge Motivations. Emerge Motivations. Emerge Motivations. I gotta get a tagline for that, right? Tagline and a song and a jingle. Where's my jingle writers? Where's my jingle writers? Write me a jingle. Emerge Motivations. What's going on, right? So check me out, y'all, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Threads. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Let me know how you're living. Bye.